and welcome to Southeast Mk2 Golfs. We are here today at the prestigious British motor racing circuit that is Goodwood for the Retro Rides Weekender. Come and have a look at our display. We're here to celebrate the 40th anniversary of the Mk2 Golf with over 40 Mk2s on our display, with some incredible examples here at the old Control Tower car park at the heart of the event. Not only is it the 40th anniversary of the Mk2 this year, we also celebrate 50 years of the Volkswagen Golf with the first Mk1 rolling off the production line in 1974. Time to catch up with Robert and hear about his Mk2.
Okay, yeah, so this is me. Owned it now for over 10 years. Just an ongoing project like most of them are. Put the wheels on it. Put a 2 litre Corrado engine into it, so it's 2 litre bottom end. Yeah, it goes really well. Just on thinking about putting it on twin 40s at the moment. Might go down that route.
Nice.
Yeah, just to make it a little bit more responsive and noisy.
Plenty of knowledge on the group or anything like that if you wanted to go down that route.
Yeah. I've been looking at all sorts of people, that have done the conversion and seeing what's what. And yeah, I think I'm going to do it actually.
Oh, nice.
So that's the plan for the next probably winter break. But yeah, it's ongoing. It needs paint fully, really. It's a little bit two-tone in places, but some of it's original and some of it's been blown in. But yeah, love driving it. It's great fun, and it being a 5-door, kids jump in the back, and we can go out for the day in it, and I still get my pleasure of driving it. So it's not awkward of getting in and out with the kids.
Yeah. The interior, that's really smart, isn't it? The interior.
Yes, yeah. So again, factory option. It's all standard. Door cards and everything matches. And I had this usual thing. The bolster was replaced when I got it, so I got that done. And but yeah, it's quite hard wearing. It's comfortable. It's sort of nice interior, really.
Lovely car.
Yeah, thank you. Enjoy driving it. Cheers. Thank you.
Now to soak up the pre-year 2000 cars in action on track.
There are radio controlled electric cars. And opposite the common spot and I'm setting up here, it really was a golf gathering of Mk2s over there. If you have a golf, good morning. Yes, I spot you, don't worry.
Sprint lap time with Spike hitting the track in his ABF-powered Track Mk2.
Acceleration down there, just power away. When it makes up for the last it's important that eventually.
With a wide range of different cars getting their lap times in, we go and check out Tim's rare-coloured Mk2 Golf driver.
1989, 1.6 Golf driver. Bought it off a mate of mine 3-4 years ago. He'd been sat in his yard for 2 years, and he had bought it off of his mate previous, where it had been sat in their yard for 5 years after that. And it hadn't moved, MOT'd every year, but the history literally shows 2 or 3 miles every year until we got hold of it. It was very green and a little bit sad, a little bit sorry for itself, but solid. And yeah, it was too good to do anything silly with, so we thought we would literally get it back to standard as best we can. And the colour's a little bit unique because it is Marathon Blue.
Yeah, you don't see that often at all. It's really rare, isn't it?
No, really rare. I think Marathon Blue came about from 71, 72 with the Beetles. They did a Marathon Edition Beetle, and they did a special colour for it. But yeah, I've only ever seen a couple before, but yeah, we love it. Little 1.6 driver, still got its manual steering, still got its choke.
Brilliant.
Yeah, solid and unwelded.
Lovely, thank you very much.
No problem.
Continuing with the OEM Golfs, we walk around this lunar mileage Mark II that's been under the same ownership for 24 years and lovingly looked after. Pinnacle brochure standard Tornado Red 16 valve GTI featured here. This car is of an exceptional standard, having one owner from new.
Almost made you love me. Almost made you cry. Almost made you love me.
Some more modern cars don't have mileage as low as this next Mark II, owned by Dan.
So I bought it in 2021, and it was from APS up in Brackley, and I've been looking for a Mark IV R32, and he said, hang on, I think I've got something you might like. He'd picked it up off a collector, quite a famous guy on the scene, Jeremy, who'd found it through Rob Tomlin. Badly advertised, but it had been in the same family since new. So it was bought in 1990 by a Mr. Lancashire, and he owned it for 5 years before passing away. And his wife, because she knew it was his pride and joy, clearly took that to the garage every year after his passing, and it's clearly been garaged, to get an MOT and a service. So I've got records going back from the purchase invoice. Every single year it's got a stamp in the book, a service and an MOT in July.
Regardless of the mileage.
Regardless of the mileage, so it had done like 70 miles, 100 miles. So I've got this amazing folder of history which sort of backs up the condition. And as far as I can tell, it's relatively unrestored. I think Jeremy did some gentle bits to it, but it's mostly, I think, original paint. From what I can tell, most of it is original. Is it worth popping the hood?
Yeah.
Because
what's the mileage on it?
So it's 25,670.
That is amazing.
So I'm wondering if there are any better. So let's have a quick look. Hold on. So what I quite like about the engine bay is it's honest, I think the term is. It's not been overly prepped or anything like that, and I thought when I first bought it, that I can improve that, I'm going to make it mint. But actually, Rob said to me, no, leave it.
Yeah,
that's part of its originality. And so I have left it.
I love it. It's even got the original slam panel stickers and things like
Well, I'm not so sure that one's original, because if you look at that looks like the top of the, I can't remember what it is, but so I think Jeremy might have got the wrong sticker on that one. But apart from that, I think it's pretty as it is.
Yeah, thing as well under the hood and stuff.
Yeah, so it's got, I think most of it, like I say, is pretty original.
It's a beautiful car. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, you're welcome.
To the opposite end of the spectrum with the Golfs, here are some of the highly tuned and modified examples on our display.
Almost made you love me. Almost made you cry.
As folks soak up the chilled retro rides atmosphere, we catch up with old friends, people we've chatted with on socials for years and never met until this awesome event, and head on to view other displays. starting with some VAGs, including this Jetta and the awesome Slug owned by World Chuff Media. At our display, we catch up with Alex and his Mk2 16 valve.
So this is my 1989 16 valve GTI. I've owned it since 2009. It was a joint venture with my friend. We bought it to learn how to modify cars, and we saw the history folder, and I said to him, "You're not having it, mate. This is too clean, it's too good." Done a few miles since then, but it's been a labour of love. It's been mechanically worked over a few times, and it's a work car. I love driving it around. It did daily driving for 3 years, and I'm not scared to take it on the road and give it a good time. And that's what it's all about.
Exactly. And what sort of power is it putting out, do you reckon?
It's putting out about 150 horsepower.
Wow.
Yeah, it's 150,000 miles on the clock, so it's good that it's still got some power to it. It still goes. Doesn't quite show the kids up anymore, but
it just shows, doesn't it, that when they are run in, they produce more, or do you think it's had any mods done?
Nothing more than kind of airbox, which gives it induction roar, and that's it. It's just, they're very good engines, very nice breathing engines, so yeah.
That's excellent. So there's a bit of history to it as well, isn't there?
It does, yeah. I mean, I bought it off a chap, but I got contacted through the owners club, saw one of our videos, and he was the owner from 2003 to 2009. So I met up with him, took the car back to him, and he was over the moon to see it again and see that it was in the hands of someone who loved it as much as he did. And kept in touch with him. He's a really nice guy. He gave me a few bits and pieces, including the original copy of the magazine and some other odds and sods that came with the car. So yeah,
Is that Performance VW, is it, that magazine?
It's Club GTI, 2003.
Right.
But it looked like it crashed through Halford's window. So it had the bonnet scoop, it had the single wiper, had a racing driver's seat, and the TSW wheels, obviously being 90s. But I kind of went back towards standards. I preferred that, and standard bar, a rather large wing on the back. It was so 80s, I couldn't say no. The intention was always to do the car up, but put that on thinking, I'll do the paint in a bit. And actually, I like the bodywork tells a story. It's not pristine, it's not been looked after in terms of it's been manicured. It's a genuine, honest, driven and enjoyed classic.
Check out these Jap classics and JDM heroes, starting with this Supra. 80s kids will be reminiscing of Gran Turismo days. VR6 conversions are proving ever popular with Mk2 Golf owners. Let's chat to Jamie to hear about his.
Hi, I'm Jamie. This is my Mk2 Golf VR6. It's running the 2.9 VR6 engine. I didn't do the conversion myself, but I've sort of been getting it to where it is since I've owned it. It needed quite a few jobs doing on it, so it's sort of got it where it is today. It's running the adhesive wheels, which I kind of always wanted on a Mk2. I just think it's quite period for the year.
They're beautiful. They're really nice, aren't they?
Yeah, I do love them. Yeah, they're just something that really contrasts nice with the paint as well.
Yeah.
Like I say, it's running coilovers at the moment. Bit harsh, but I think I will upgrade them in the future. It's probably a better quality coilover, if I'm honest.
Yeah. The engine is 2.9, so that's from a Corrado, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's running the 2.9. I've done a lot of work to that, just trying to get all the radiator system with the cooling right. Changed a lot of the pipe work and stuff like that, just to try and get it all to tip top, really. As it stands at the moment, it's running quite well. I think I would like to put it on the rolling road actually and just see what she is running. BHP.
Should be about what, 184? Is that
Yeah,
standard? Or something?
I think the Corrado is something like that. Yeah, and so that's sort of the next step with me. I wouldn't mind just running it on the dyno just to see what she'll put out. It just seems I have had Corrado VR6s in the past, and it just seems a little bit more pokey than that. But I guess the weight and stuff are different, so it's
they are a bit lighter as the Mk2 than the Corrado. Yeah. The Corrado's quite heavy in comparison. So. And
I've sort of got the interior back to where it should be as well. It was running a rainbow interior, where it wasn't correct for the car. So I put all the interior back to as it should be, and sourced her a rear bench. So it's got the head restraints as well, just because having the kids and stuff in the back as well, I kind of wanted that as a bit of an extra feature, and I've always wanted them as well. So. Yeah.
No, thank you very much.
No worries at all.
Great to have a look at your car. Thank you.
Brilliant, thank you.
We can't forget the Jettas, which play an important role alongside the Golfs when they rolled out of the factory. 3 very different Jettas joined us on display. With 47 cars on our display at what was a pure flashback to the 90s, Retro Rides Weekender comes to a close. A truly fantastic turnout for the South East Mk2 Golfs group, and a fantastic weekend had by all. If you're a petrol head that loves a classic with static cars and retro cars on track, this event is a must. We are so very grateful to the organisers of Retro Rides and to everyone who attended our display to celebrate the 40th anniversary of the Volkswagen Golf Mk2. Although testing at times, the iconic second-generation Golf 80s hatchback are still going strong, with owners able to personalise their car to suit their personality or to simply keep them as Volkswagen intended. There's a reason why so many are still on the road today. As track cars, daily drivers, weekend toys and modified fast road cars, they tick any box you could desire, and it's a joy to bring them all together at such an iconic event. And that's it, our day at Retro Rides Weekender has come to an end. We've had more than 40 Mk2s on our display to celebrate the 40th anniversary of our marvellous machines. It's just insane. When is the last time you ever seen that many Mark IIs all together? But we hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you soon.